You're watching a Titan Medical Center production. Are you looking to help increase lean body mass? How about decreasing body fat? How about improving overall health? And getting a whole bunch of anti-aging benefits along with it? Well, if you said yes, then you need to check out Titan Medical Center's IGF-1 LR3. This therapy truly sets itself apart from all the rest, improving metabolic function, improving sleep patterns, improving recovery, and a lot more. If you want to learn about all the great benefits about this truly amazing therapy, then all you have to do is call or text 727-389-3220. Let Titan Medical Center help you stay Beachbody ready 365 days of the year. What's up, guys? John here. I'm with my beautiful wife, Therese.
Hey, everybody.
And our awesome head nurse practitioner, Chanel.
Hello, everyone.
APRN. And we are here at ABC Action News to shoot 2 morning blend segments. One, Chanel is going to be talking about the awesome GHRH peptide, growth hormone releasing hormone peptide, tesamorelin. It's an FDA-approved peptide, and this is going to be great to raise growth hormone levels and target that visceral adipose tissue that you don't want, right? So that's going to be an awesome segment, and then me and Therese are going to go into vitamin amino acid injectable therapies and why they're so essential for optimal health, and how Titan Medical Center can help you guys achieve that optimal health and improve your quality of life. So come along with us. We're going to go backstage, go in the green room, and shoot our segments, and you're going to get to see all the behind the scenes, and then you're going to see the final product, not only in the morning blend, but on our social media platforms too as well. So make sure you tune in, make sure you follow along, because you ain't going to want to miss this, I promise.
Let's go.
Nice to see you. Natalie, welcome to the show.
Chanel. Yeah, it's Chanel. So guys, that's it. We just finished our segment with Natalie here at ABC Action News. And we had our awesome APRN Chanel here talking about tesamorelin. And me and Therese did a segment where we talked about injectable vitamin amino acids and why they're so good for you and why they're essential for your health.
Yes.
So you guys are going to get to see the full segment and the behind the scenes that we're shooting right now. So be excited, because there's great information coming your way that can improve your health and quality of life. And we love talking about it. So listen up and feel better, look better, and perform better with Titan Medical Center. Let's go.
Let's do it.
We're here sitting in the hallways of Titan Medical Center. I've got these 2 girls right here, Sasha and Echo. Oh, my baby girls. Been working this week together as a family, as a unit, and they've been doing really good. But to my surprise, Peter and Therese wanted a puppy. They didn't want a trained dog. I want a puppy. So they're like, all right, cool. What do you guys want? Like, I want a golden doodle, a mini golden doodle. You guys can be responsible for this dog. So I gave in. It's Christmas. So they wanted, so that's what they're gonna get. So the golden doodle is arriving here very shortly, and you guys are gonna get to see the arrival. I'm ready. Come on, let's go see. Come on, let's go see your sister. Come on. Come on. It's okay, sit. Oh, look at her with a little bow on her head. Oh. Oh. She is. Look at her. Oh, she's so sweet. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, baby. Nothing brings me more happiness and joy than to see my family with a smile on their face. And holding Athena, she's so precious and just a ball of joy in herself. She's going to make a wonderful addition to the Titan family and to the Tsikouris family. Baby Athena is here.
Baby Athena has arrived.
Look at that coat too, man. Wow, she is gorgeous. The family has grown, the journey will continue on, and we will just keep making these beautiful memories together. My pet parents were feeling down, so my buddies told me about this awesome place called Titan Medical Center, so I want to come down and check it out for myself. Man, what a beautiful facility when I walked through. And you know what? The staff was awesome, and they even told me they could service patients all over the United States. Wow! So much, from hormone replacement therapy to medical weight loss, to vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, rejuvenation detox, libido enhancers, peptide therapies, and even blood work. Man, I am so happy. My pet parents are gonna feel great and have so much energy and lose weight and just so much good stuff to play with me. Oh, there's my pet parrot now. Sign up for Titan Medical Center. Here we go. Have you tried Titan Medical Center's HerculesPotion? Packed with 9 different amino acids like glutamine, arginine, ornithine, lysine, L-citrulline, proline, taurine, NAC, and L-carnitine. 9 different things to give you great results inside the gym and outside the gym. Any strenuous activity you can think of, HerculesPotion will help you get a better pump, recover, help with liver functions, collagen-based amino acids, anti-fatiguing amino acids, and a lot more. If you're looking for better performance with no negative side effects, contact us today at 727-389-3220. Ladies, is that milkshake not bringing all the boys to the yard like it used to? Well, after your Titan Medical Center therapies, no one will say it's better than yours. Are you ready to defy age and enhance your skin health and quality with Titan Medical Center's Aphrodite Serum? This lightweight cream boasts a premium blend of top-tier ingredients, including GHKCU, NAD, tretinoin, vitamin C, and vitamin E, all meticulously formulated to rejuvenate and revitalize your complexion and skin. Highly recommended for both men and women, Aphrodite Serum elevates your skincare routine, unlocking radiant, youthful skin that glows with health. Experience the power of this anti-aging, luxurious serum that embraces a new level of confidence in your skin. For more information on Aphrodite Serum or any of our Titan Medical Center therapies, please call or text us today at 727-389-3220 or visit us online at TitanMedicalCenter.com.
Hi, my name is Jessica, and I'm a nurse practitioner here at Titan Medical Center, and I want to talk to you today about BPC-157. This healing peptide is amazing. It helped me get back to working out, and I'm lifting the way that I was previously. It has collagen boosters to really help with that repair and maintenance of those fibrous tissues like your muscles, ligaments, and tendons. It helps to down-regulate cytokines and akin sequestrins, which play a role in the inflammatory process within the body, and then helps with angiogenesis, which is the growth of new blood vessels to really bring and support nutrients to the tissues. If you have any nagging injuries, inflammation, tendinitis, this is going to be the healing peptide for you. Call and text us at 727-389-3220 or visit us at TitanMedicalCenter.com.
Let me tell you how to lose weight in under 60 seconds. Follow along because we're gonna go quick. 1, we need activity. Get moving, get the heart rate up, be active. 2, a good nutritional diet. Good food sources, right calorie count, you can do this. 3, we need water. Body's made up 70% of water. You need it, drink it, you'll love it, I promise. 4, we need sleep. Better cognitive thinking, physical, mental, all there. You need it to revitalize, recharge, and be a better you. After that, what can we do? Titan Medical Center can give you a number of different therapies from GLP-1s like semaglutide, tirzepatide, ECA Stack Plus, so we can do weight loss, curb appetites, we can give you more energy, better clarity of thinking, and a lot more. If you want more information, call or text 727-389-3220. If you like this video, follow along for the next one. 60-second series in Titan Medical Center helping you guys learn, be better, feel better, look better, perform better with Titan Medical Center.
Hey, my name is Jessica Azzarello, and I am here to talk to you today about one of my favorite therapies from Titan Medical Center, the injectable Biotin. Over the years, I had struggled with different aspects of health. I ended up losing a lot of my hair, so I started taking the injectable Biotin about 6 months ago, and my hair is very incredible. It's actually grown back, and it's grown longer, but also thicker. So I was actually born with very thin hair. So when I started losing my hair, you could notice when I would pull my hair back, I would have like bald spots. And I would even have people make fun of me about it. And it was just like really hard for me. So I'm very, very thrilled with the progress so far. I basically, I receive my therapies every single month. And every morning what I do is I use a very tiny needle and I just inject it. And you don't even feel anything. But you know, I used to have to wash my hair every single day, and if I didn't, it was really stringy, it looked really gross. I actually can go a couple days and not wash my hair, and my hair actually is full and voluminous and curly, and you know, so I highly recommend it if you're looking to improve your hair. You definitely can't go wrong with Titan Medical Center injectable Biotin.
If you want to improve your quality of life, always remember, it starts from the inside out. Call or text us at 727-389-3220. Titan Medical Center. More than a medical center, it's a lifestyle.
Big Johnny, will you talk to me a little bit about AOD?
Sure, so AOD 9604. This is a really, really nice peptide therapy, specifically for weight loss. So AOD 9604 is a 176 amino acid sequence of growth hormone, which is a 191 amino acid sequence. Now, this isn't gonna give you all the benefits of growing bigger or anything like that. It's not gonna have that effect like growth hormone. But what it is going to have the effect, like growth hormone, is going to create two main effects, lipogenesis and lipopolysis. So what that means is, for you guys out there in layman terms, it's going to not have you store fat that you're eating food with, right? So those calories aren't going to store, and it's going to utilize the stored fat as energy. It's going to boost the metabolism, giving you a great weight loss effect all the way through and through. Can't beat that, right?
It's hard to beat any of these things that we're going to talk about, but this is one of my favorites, and this is a protocol or a, is that how you'd say it? A protocol, a peptide that I have been doing since being with Titan Medical. So, and it is one that I absolutely love.
It's really a fabulous one. You can do injectable. We have an oral sublingual for this too as well. It's pretty effective, like I said, across the board. I would say it's good for people that want to lose 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 pounds. When you get over that, there might be some other options for you, but AOD can also be utilized with all the other therapy packages and protocols that we have too. So it just might be a nice little complement to what you're doing right now.
Can you give me, how long should somebody take this protocol?
Sure.
4 weeks, 8 weeks, a year?
Sure. So you can stay on this protocol a long time, right? So there's no cycling on, or cycling on. I would say, you want to give it at least a good 90 days. 90 days, you should see a good result, especially if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. We're having a good nutritional diet, we're sleeping, we're drinking water, we're having some activity, which are the essentials. When you have things like this is going to really complement that therapy. And like I said, you can take this long lasting, so ever long lasting. So if you want to take it for a whole year, you can, but you really get a good effect, I would say 90 days and beyond.
So you got that 3 months taking this, and then like you always talk about, you say the Titan lifestyle. You always reference that. And that's sleeping right, that's eating right, that's getting your workout, staying consistent, and then adding in the AOD will help you out even that much more.
Absolutely.
Get going.
Are you one of those guys that go up to younger guys and say, I used to look like you when I was at your age? Well, you know what? Age is just a number. Why don't you get back to that beautiful physique that you had before? Call or text us at 727-389-3220 to be the best version of you.
Hey everyone, IFBB Olympian Rachel Daniels here. I'm at my home center, Titan Medical Center, with my Titan family, getting some routine blood work today so I can stay happy and healthy for my competitive year.
What's up guys, John here, and I'm with Rachel Daniels, IFBB Pro Olympian and good friend and Team Titan family member. So we're out here right in front of Titan HQ. Rachel's gonna come in for some routine blood work, make sure all her levels are dialed in, all her organs are healthy, and she's working and performing at optimal levels and feeling her best. That's the number one thing, overall health.
Yes.
Right? I always stress that to Rachel. She's a strong competitor. She does everything she has to and even more. So at that point, I don't want her to sacrifice her health. I want to make sure she's good to go and she's feeling optimal and performing optimal. So whether you're an IFBB Pro or just a regular Joe, we can help you feel your best, look your best, and perform your best. So contact us today to tighten up and to join the Titan lifestyle at Titan Medical Center.
What's up guys, John here.
And Tsiouris.
And we're back with another Cupid's Corner segment for you guys. Cupid's Corner, if you haven't tuned in before, we always go over like tips, tricks, certain things that should help your relationship either flourish, get back to where it used to be, or just ignite that flame that you guys both want, right? So this week, we have some great topics for you guys. One thing is something that you guys can do. I guess the second thing is something you can do too as well, right?
For sure.
Okay. All right. So the first thing, let's get into it. So now that this COVID deal is calming down a little bit, I guess,
We'll call
in
it
certain
the
states.
calm.
It's calming down, so hopefully we don't get any other spikes or any crazy stuff.
No.
The first one is visiting your partner's hometown.
Mm-hmm.
You can learn a lot about somebody from where they come from, honestly, really. And usually it's different parts of the country. There's different things going on, right?
Right.
So people act different, people dress different, they talk different, they eat, maybe some different foods and stuff like that. So it's always good to, see where your partner came from, especially if they're really good people and stuff like that, and they like the place where they came from. Some people don't. They're like, I came from a small town. I don't want to go back to that small town. I never said I'd go back there, but it is what it is. That's what makes you. That's where you're part of, right? So, with me and Tsiouris came here when she was 5 years old to Tampa, Florida. So when I met her, it wasn't really crazy about, getting to see her hometown because I already knew the hometown, right?
Right. But you don't just get to see the hometown. Let's be realistic here. You don't go to the hometown to see just the hometown. You usually go to the hometown to be like, Well, in my scenario, I'm like, are there any lingering friends around here? Ooh. So, you just like to know what's going on. That's me personally anyway. But, as far as meet his friends, like his old school friends, from high school and stuff like that. For instance, we went up there for your... was it your 10-year?
It was 10-year reunion.
10-year, right? And I got to meet some of the people he went to military school with, which was pretty cool because, it's he went to school with these people, and military school is a little bit different than public high school. It's a little bit smaller of a group, and I'm sure that they have, really tight relationships. So it's good to hear the old school stories about John and what he did and how he did it, because those are funny stories. Oh, yeah. And don't let John tell you, because, my hometown's here in Tampa, we'll call it that. But, he's ran into people that I went to high school with, and got some, cute little stories out of it too. But it's nice to visit hometowns because usually that's how you get some of the background history on someone. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily have to be, they came from Brazil or, whatever it might be. I went to Chicago. Right. I got to meet like all his friends that were DJs and go out of the house music clubs and get to see what was going on. Now, of course, this is like 12 years ago. Gosh. But it was fun. I loved going to Chicago. Yeah, I was like, sure. Oh yeah, we get to go out, have a good old time, But yeah,
it's good. I mean,
good.
it's good. You know, and I like showing Therese like where I came from and kind of what I had to go through and stuff like that because it's just different. People grow up different. People do different things. You know, they don't experience these different things unless they've actually lived them themselves or they've seen them. And most of the stuff that I grew up doing, I don't think Therese has experienced before.
Example, come on, the big one. A big one's the horses.
Snowmobiling.
Horses.
I used to race and show horses.
Who would think John?
Yeah, I know.
Horses.
So, yeah. So,
That's cool.
You know, just a lot of different things, you know, like where my old house was, where I grew up at. I got to show Therese that and stuff like that. Meet a variety of my different friends that she's never met before. You know, I only get one that really comes down and visits me all the time. But, you know, they're up there. And it was just cool, you know, showing Therese, like, where I went to high school at and stuff like that. It was cool. It brings back memories for me. It was good to share those memories with Therese. I had good memories, thank God. And, you know, it's just cool. So she learned a little bit more about me and where I came from, which increases that bond, that connection between you two. Now you know a little bit more about each other. When you know more about somebody, it usually increases the bond and tightens things.
I agree.
You know? So it was really, really cool. So that was cool. So that's the first one. The first thing that we want to offer you guys for advice is make sure you guys are seeing the hometown or city where your loved one or partner came from. And that way you can see, you know, their origins or kind of where they came from and maybe understand them a little bit better. Right? So that's just one. So the second one, and this is kind of where I dealt like, you know, I was teeter-tottering, like, you know, these are things you should do, but this is something you should not do. Okay? And I see it all the time. And this is, don't compare your relationship to other people's relationships. Okay, I see it all the time. And I see a girl, I want my relationship to be like this, or I want it to be like that. You know, at that point, you're setting some expectations that could be very, very high that you might not hit goal-wise. Right? Because if you see and different things work for different people. Your relationship and your boundaries or what you and your partner are okay with might be totally different from the couple that you're emulating, you want to be like. You know, and that's where it comes into play. Like, make your own path. Do your own thing. If, you know, you set your own boundaries with your partner, you have your own experience with your partner, you set what is okay with you and your partner.
That's what's your guys' thing.
Right. And comparing that to somebody else's relationship, you know, like I said, you might be setting yourself up for failure because your partner might not be that person like that's in that relationship, might not act the same way, might not do the exact same things. And you have your mindset like, this is how I want her, this is how it's going to be. And when that person doesn't come through, now you're disappointed. Now there's, you know, there could be some friction between you guys. You know, there might be some issues. So that's really where it's at. And another one that goes right along with this, don't compare your relationship to your last relationships.
Oh, that's an ugly one.
That's horrible.
And don't bring it up.
You bringing it up to the person is bad business.
Like, you know what? He used to get me these kind of chocolates.
Yep.
I like those chocolates way better.
Yeah.
Do not do that.
My ex never did this to me. Like, how many times have you heard that?
Yeah.
Like, probably a lot,
I think
right?
everybody does it, right? At some point.
I think, you know, it is a mistake that people do.
It's usually like your amateur mistakes. That's
It
usually
is.
like your after the honeymoon period, because everybody has honeymoon period.
Yep.
Me and John are lucky to have honeymoon period 12 years later, right? But, you know, it's like kind of after that honeymoon period where I feel like it's that amateur hour where you're still learning each other and, you know, it kind of, you might reminisce about what happened in the past with maybe one of your other significant others or a past husband or past wife, that they did something that, you know, let's just say this one doesn't do. You probably should don't bring it up. Maybe if you want it that bad, for instance, let's just say your last wife cooked all the time, right? And your new wife doesn't cook, right? You're going to want to make sure that you don't say anything about the last wife cooking and maybe nonchalantly say something about you wanting dinner every night. You know, just, hey, honey, I love your cooking. Can you cook again tomorrow and the next day and this weekend and the next day?
Absolutely. So there's ways to phrase things or to ask for things without making the comparison to the ex.
And like I said, people are going to be more defensive when you say something like that. Like my ex, you know, oh, well, why don't you go back to your ex then? Or, you know, I'm not your ex. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. So, I mean, there's ways to ask, you know. Like I said, if it's whether it's in the bedroom, it's out of the bedroom, the way your relationship is or is handled or certain things you guys say to each other. You know, this is where you guys set the boundaries. And really, you guys should set that in the beginning of the relationship. You know, be honest, communicate. We said that a million times over and over, but communicate, you know, what you want or what the boundaries are going to be or how you like things or what you expect.
Well, not even that, though. I mean, honestly, let's be realistic.
I mean, what I expected of Therese, I told her, listen, you're going to be my girl. You're going to cook and clean.
I didn't know how to cook, and I did.
So I had to teach her both because you got to be able to do it if they'll teach somebody, right?
Listen, it's the truth. I'm not lying. You know,
So,
I did not. But listen, I was saying, you know, realistically, I really think that, you know, even over time, that you build those boundaries together. Like some boundaries might change, some things might be, you know, you might adjust things throughout the relationship. Yeah. So, you know, that's a good way to just build it together. Sure. You know, you're going to build it together on what is expected of each other and not have to, you know, do any comparisons.
Issues are going to arise. The best way to do is communicate about the issues, get the issues cleared away, set up the boundaries, know where each other's head's at, get on the same page. I think that's another big mistake a lot of people don't do. They don't get on the same page, or they lose the page they were on with their partner.
Yeah.
And that's a whole different subject, you know? So at that point, you want to make sure you guys communicating because that's key. And just make sure that you guys are not comparing your ex to your new relationship. Because
that's bad.
You obviously left the ex or the past relationship for some reason.
Right. Okay? Didn't work out, right? That's why they're their ex.
Exactly. So at that point, you know, you're thinking through your head, you're like, you know, all these bad things, but this one good thing this person did for me. All right. So at that point, listen, your partner, your new partner could be able to do those things for you if you ask properly or you set the boundaries or expectations that way. And that way they know and they understand how you feel and you guys are communicating like that, which is, like I said, it's key to any relationship, business relationship, right? Emotional love relationship. I mean, it's key to have. So just make sure you guys are following these little guidelines because I promise you guys, it will save you a lot of hurt, a lot of time, and a lot of problems. Okay?
Think about it. You guys have it easy. Me and John have to create all these boundaries on so many different levels. Business, emotional, bedroom, outside, everything. You know, I got like 80 levels of different boundaries we had to create. I mean, it took us, you know, a solid 12 years. I think we're pretty solid on this now. You know, it's easy, it's cake, but, you know, it takes time.
Yeah, different experiences could bring up different questions, and those questions need to be answered by both of you guys coming together and coming up with a plan, basically. And that plan will set you guys up for relationship success.
Yes.
And that is key, relationship success, because that's what you guys are going for, right? That's what people get in relationships or should get in relationships for. There shouldn't be any ulterior motives. It should be genuine. You guys should want to be together. Usually you guys are the happiest in the first couple months or year or whatever it is, and that kind of wears off. It hasn't worn off for us, so just keep it alive, man. And I'll come up with like 5 different ways to keep your relationship alive in the next coming episodes. So you guys want to make sure you guys stay tuned every Sunday to Cupid's Corner with me and Tsiouris, right? Or you guys can catch it on our Facebook. Make sure you guys are checking out Instagram. YouTube has all of these great videos and all of our different segments from our TV show. So make sure you guys are checking that out too.
Don't forget, if you want to feel better, look better, and perform better, then you got to call us, 727-389-3220. You can text us as well, and we'll catch you next Sunday.